Hello, everyone. My name is Tristan Andrews, and for my meetup, I went to the Makers Faire in San Mateo. And you may ask yourself, what is the Makers Faire? And I would simply tell you that the Makers Faire is basically a county fair for techie people. It consists of all the great carnival rides, shows, and food, but more importantly, it's a goldmine for tech inventors to showcase their inventions, for tech companies to market their products, and for students to learn and grow as well as search for job opportunities in the tech communities. The group that I joined on meetup.com was the Hayward Techies and Makers. And for their event, they decided to go to the Maker Faire in San Mateo. Here's my ticket, and I only chose to get a single day pass and go on Saturday, the 19th. There are many companies over there like Lexus, who are showcasing their latest model SUV with brand new top of the line self-driving technology. Google, trying to push what looked to be a new type of drone technology. And Qualcomm, showcasing their new state-of-the-art mobile gaming software embedded in their new Snapdragon 8-core processor chips. Ultimately, I decided to check out the Qualcomm mobile software AI presentation, which was hosted by a senior software engineer named Sally Richburg. And she was from the Qualcomm station in San Diego. She just came to the Makers Faire for the weekend in San Mateo. And I attended this presentation on May 19th, 2018. And the presentation lasted from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. The Qualcomm presentation was very interesting, and they were presenting their latest Snapdragon 8-core processor chips, which they say will be built into most of the new phones that are coming out soon. And that's what the company is mostly known for. But they're venturing into mobile gaming now, it seems. They created a Dance Dance Revolution game using a programming language called Scratch, which I've never heard of. The way the game works is very neat and quite simple. The game uses the player's front-facing camera of their cell phone, and on the screen shows a bunch of dance moves being displayed as little icons that move from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. And the player must nail the moves shown before they disappear from the screen in order to earn points. Sally Richburg was part of the presentation team, and she'd been an employee for Qualcomm for about 20 years. And she told me that it only took her and her team a total of 8 hours to create the game. I had so much time left, and there were too many great presentations to pass up on, so I decided to check out another presentation. It was by the company called OM Signal, and they were marketing their new IoT 4G LTE processors. Now, what IoT stands for are Internet of Things, which are any mobile devices other than cell phones, such as Apple Watches, iPads, laptops that are SIM compatible, and more. I met up with Will Barnett, the senior project management lead, who was a part of the marketing crew at the event. And he told me interestingly that 2G and 3G processors on IoT devices are more expensive than 4G LTE processors, and yet 4G LTE processors are much faster and perform a lot better. He also told me that T-Mobile was one of their biggest partners, and I currently work for T-Mobile as a mobile expert. Overall, the event was one to remember. It had the entire package of a county fair atmosphere mixed with the educational presentations that not only students were able to learn from, but also to talk to representatives of many different tech companies for possible job opportunities. I'm currently interested in pursuing graphic design and gaming, as well as marketing mobile LTE products, part of what I do right now, and the events I visited were perfect for me. On top of having those privileges, I also saw impressive inventions on display, like a man in a mini mobile boombox robotic suit and a walking chair that literally walks while you're sitting on it.